If you want to check plagiarism using Grammarly AI, this video will walk you through the two easiest methods step by step. We'll start with the classic Grammarly editor, which is best if you want a complete report, and then I'll show you how to do it using the Grammarly widget inside Google Docs or another online editor. By the end, you'll know exactly where to click, what to paste, and how to run the Plagiarism and AI text check properly. If this tutorial helps you, go ahead and hit like and subscribe for more quick software guides just like this. Let's get started. First, let's use the classic Grammarly editor. Open your browser and go to app.grammarly.com. Once the page loads, sign into your Grammarly account. If you already use Grammarly, this should only take a few seconds. After logging in, you'll land on your dashboard where you can see your writing tools and recent documents. Now look for the new button on the dashboard. This is the blank page icon with a plus sign. Click that to open a new document in the classic editor layout. This is important because the classic editor gives you a clean workspace and makes it easier to run a full plagiarism and AI text scan. Next, paste your text directly into the document window. You can copy and paste an essay, blog post, article draft, research paragraph, or any other text you want to check. Make sure the full text is in the editor before you start the scan, because Grammarly needs the complete content to compare it against sources. Once your text is pasted, look at the top right corner of the page. You should see the Check for AI Text and Plagiarism tab. Click that option to begin the scan. Grammarly will now review your text and check it against its database to identify possible plagiarism and AI-generated content. Depending on the length of your document, this may take a moment, so give it time to finish. When the scan is complete, review the results carefully. Grammarly will highlight any matched text and show you where potential issues may be. If there are sections that need revision, you can rewrite them directly in the editor and run the check again. This is a really useful way to make sure your writing is original before submitting it, publishing it, or sending it to a client. Now let's move on to the second method, which uses the Grammarly widget. This is great if you're already writing inside Google Docs or another online editor and don't want to switch to a separate Grammarly document. Open your document in Google Docs or your preferred online editor. Then look for the floating Grammarly widget inside the document. Click that widget to open the Grammarly sidebar. This sidebar gives you access to writing suggestions and review tools without leaving your document. At the very bottom of the review suggestions bar, you should see an option that says, Check for plagiarism and AI text. Click that to start the scan from within the widget. Grammarly will then analyze the content in your current document and generate the results for you. This method is especially helpful when you're working on a draft and want to check originality without copying everything into a separate editor. It keeps your workflow fast and simple, especially if you're editing a lot of content at once. A quick tip before you finish: always scan the final version of your text, not just a rough draft. Small edits can change the results, so it's best to check the version you actually plan to use. Also, if Grammarly flags something, don't panic immediately. Review the highlighted section, compare it with the source suggestion, and then decide whether it needs a rewrite or just a citation, and that's it. Now you know how to check plagiarism using Grammarly AI with both the classic editor and the widget method. If this video helped you out, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.